Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Custard Prophet. We're back here for our Tennis Manager 25 playthrough following the career of Curtis Flaps here at the Custard Tennis Academy. Now we're right at the end of the first season and we've got a few things that we need to get done towards the end of this season. Number one, we need to get to the goal that Curtis Flaps had set at right the start with us. Now we wanted to be in the top 250 in the juniors. It took us some time to start moving in the right direction, but you can see behind me now we are 257th, so we've got a couple of tournaments remaining. We need to just do enough to get into that top 250. I think we should be good, but if we can do that, he is going to be happy as Larry. Other thing we need to do is to satisfy our directors who are not happy with the way we're running the academy. They have, quite frankly, some ridiculous demands that they want to see. But in today's episode, we can at least satisfy one of those demands, as the medical centre will get to at least to level 1. So we set the groundwork last episode. That's happening this episode. And we need also to add another upgrade, which will hopefully allow us to go down the long-term route of bringing additional players into the academy. We also need to play some tennis, and we need to set goals and things for next year. So let's jump in. Let's see how things have been going. So this is Curtis at the minute. He's got happy morale, he's got excellent form and 100% physical condition. So that is all going well. His game plans 1 and 2 are both pretty good. We still need a little bit of work on game plan 3, but I'm not 100% sure what I want that to be just yet. And actually, it might be good maybe to have a version of game plan 1 as game plan 3 that we can move to if we need to for particular types of player. You can see we've made tremendous work again on his attributes with the training that we've been doing. As I said, we're focusing on serve power in the technical attributes, and you can see we've now at least got one set of attributes: serve spin up into double figures, serve power not far behind. So we hope to really sort of keep working on that serve, which is important. We also have things like natural fitness and stamina, which are up into 10, up to level 10, and we are sort of working on some of those other physical attributes. It's really important to get those physicals up as quickly as you can. Mentals, I think, are doing really well also, and we have a maximum attribute level of 11 with our focus, which is great, and that's actually got a little box around it to show how great it is. Don't know why. So how have we managed to do this? How have we got our increase in ranking to 257? Well, it's all come around through some pretty darn good results in tournaments. So you saw us getting our first ever tournament victory at the JTL 30 level, beating Jamie Robles, who was 396th, 7-5, 6-love in the final. That was an excellent result. But we have had some really good results since then. In the very next tournament in Mostar in Bosnia and Herzegovina, we got all the way through to another final, beating quite a few players in the 400s. This is again at the JTL 30 level, but losing to Roman Kolpin in the final 6-4, 7-6. But some good points there, as you can see. 18 points earned in that tournament, and that pushed us up to 352nd in the world. We also then, in the very next tournament in Montreal, I think it might have been the next week. No, it was a couple of weeks later. So this is into the indoor tournament season. You can see we got through to a semi-final in this one, losing to the 358th ranked player in the world. So playing some good quality players, but beating well some of the players that we might have struggled with there. Another 9 points that we've got from that. We got through and got ourselves our second win on the tour at the JTL 30 level in Bar in Montenegro, beating Filippo Garabaro 3-6, 6-4, 6-2 in the final. and we had some really straightforward matches to get there. Very, very happy with that, and followed that up with a match in on a JTL 60 level, and we got our first win at this level, beating Min Guekwu of China 7-6-6-4. But unfortunately, the Taiwanese player Lin Hai Yu, we lost 2-6, 6-7 in the round of 16. So 5 points earned, and it did improve our ranking a little bit in that tournament. So that's kind of where we sit at the minute. We're 257th in the world currently, and we are going to be playing today at a junior 60 level. So we're going to have a look at the first round match there, and then we're going to come back and see how we get on in that tournament. Can we get all the way through to the final, for example? Before we get through there, let's just have a quick check-in in the academy. We'd, in the last episode, got the psychology department lined up to be built. As you can see, there's about a month left here. The important thing here was this gave us not only a little boost for both downtime and recovery time, so it's just going to improve our ability to get to a good level more quickly of energy and morale and all those other things, but it would also increase our level of medical center to beyond 1, and that's what we need to do to get to those goals that have been set. Here are the goals that we are trying to work towards. We have recruited one player with a different status than secondary player. I think that just reflects the player that we have recruited in Curtis Flap, so that's fine. And then reach level 1 for the medical centre. So we should have that. So we should, in this sports objectives, be absolutely fine. We want to reach level 1 for the business centre. We're lagging a little bit behind for that. And the reason for that is because most of the things in that are quite expensive. But we are making money each week. You can see we've got £150,000 in the bank. And then increasing the reputation of the academy is going to be a tricky one. So that's not completed, and we will not complete that in the next few weeks. But what we are going to do is we're going to be focusing on this. So we're going to be doing an upgrade for the hardcore. Reasoning here is it's going to take a month or so to complete, maybe 3 months to complete. So that means it should be ready at least part of the way through the start of next year. So we should get that boost on hardcore when that happens. We also get this 1+ trainer boosts when we are in desperate need of a trainer. So that is the key thing, and that should allow us to get in a new player, and then we'll have 3 trainers, and we've already got another coach in position. He's just waiting for a player, and then we'll just need a physio. I'm not 100% sure whether we have everything we need to have a second physio at the academy, but we will see. Right, let's make that upgrade right now. Hardcore is what we're going for. So it's going to give us a little bit of money as well. We get about £4,000 from people using the courts when we're not using it, those sort of things. And we get that important +20 bonus. I think that probably both of these things happen when we get the upgrade. So it's going to take only 2 months, so it's even better. It's currently October, so this will be finished before next year. Great. So we've got these 2 things ongoing. That rinses. We've only got £5,000 in the bank, but we are making money each month, so I'm not too concerned about that. Right, this is fascinating. We are in this JTL 60 event, but there is a lot of variability in the players who are here, and we are sitting here a second seed somehow, so that's quite exciting. We've got a matchup here against Salvador Monteiro. Let's have a look at him. We've not played him before. We've got a little bit of information here. His strengths are balance and counter. His weaknesses are serve consistency, backhand and underspin. So what I've worked out is we have a couple of things that we can do to tweak a trained game plan. And if we do that, we don't lose the kind of knowledge and comfortableness we have with that plan. if we do too many things, then it takes us away from that plan, and then we lose the kind of familiarness of it. So for a player who is not confident with the backhand, what we're going to do with that is we are going to focus on his backhand. Simple tactics, but everything else stays the same. Let's see how we get on in this first round match. He's 423rd. I expect a victory here, but you just never know what's going to happen. It does say we should target his backhand, so thank you, tactical advice guru, somebody, Olsen. I appreciate that we're thinking along the same lines, although given that I came up with that, I probably don't need you. Right, let's dive into the match. Really not sure what the best way, because with these ones, listen to me, nothing can happen to you, you're walking on water. That feels like overconfidence in a nutshell. So that's going to make him overconfident, and he's already confident. We don't necessarily want that. This one is negative. I think this is the one we have to go. Yeah, that does up his motivation. That's exactly what we wanted. He is now determined. Right, here we go. Let's see what we can come up with. This is not the start that I hoped for, if I'm being completely honest. We're 30-40 down, haven't played out a game yet, and at this level, I expected us, given how well we've been doing against these players, to really sort of put the pressure on early. But he's put that into that. This might just be us getting used to things. Well, we got through that first game, and you can see here we're struggling in game number 3. It's 1-1, now 30-40. So it's not the standout start I was hoping for. Maybe we need to sort of boost him up a little bit. Oh, that's a poor shot there. So we have dropped a game on serve. Let's go a little bit more intense on our serve. That feels like it's going to be important. We'll leave everything else exactly the same. Yeah, we're really struggling here. Not entirely sure why this is. 30-40 again on our serve. But every single game we've had, we've struggled on the serve, and we've come through a couple of them, but not all of them. Well, this is what I hoped might happen. We're 30-40 up on his serve, double full, back all square. Now you can see he is annoyed. Let's criticise him. Yeah, we've upped his motivation. That's good. Well, we have got to a tie break. We've not been great at tie breaks. We've got quite a poor record, but we won the last one, which was an important one in a final. So let's see what we can come up with. Not great. 6-3 down. Yeah, something is a little bit rubbish when we get to tie breaks. That's a lovely shot. Oh, it's a beautiful. I thought the back. Yeah, there's a lot of court to aim at, and he played the right shot. So we lose that first set, 7-6. The start of that game was poor, but it got a lot better. You can see 57%. I don't mind that as our first serve percentage. 63% first serve points won. It's a little bit low for me. Second serve points won. That's about right, but he's got incredibly high first serve points won. So what do we do here? I think we need to make some sort of change. It's the return. Yeah, so we want to focus on the return. And what have we got here? So first serve return is the problem. Let's go down the line. Let's change it both down the right line. You can see it didn't alter our familiarity. So we're going to make that change, see if that's going to make a difference. Apparently not. 40 down on our serve. We actually were quite good on his serve. We got into a juice rally. Had a few opportunities there. But we've just lost that service game to love. So that's not great. Need a way back into this. This is not what we wanted. If we're going to get that place that we want to be at, which is in the top 250, we can't be losing games like this, which is set up for us to win. He's having a good game. We're not having such a good game. Back to juice. We need to get him not being angry. We've got an advantage here. So maybe we can get back this into the net. That's great stuff. But again, on our serve, we have been really quite disappointing.
Second service.
That's a good return. Obviously, we can't make too many more changes to the game plan. Oh, it's gone wide. Frustrating. 3-1. Back a header against us. What, 3-1 up, but we've got another chance here. We are running out of opportunities. We really are. Right. It's interesting. We can't. No, we can't do this yet. We can't make any changes just yet. I thought we couldn't do it if it was paused, which is annoying because it wouldn't allow us to think about it. It's into the net, and it's 2-3, so we're back on serve. Come on, Curtis. Do something on your serve, man. Love 40. We're hardly winning a point on our serve. I mean, is it that he's getting everything back? Into the net. That's better. 15-40. If we can hold on to one of these serves,
Second service.
it would be awesome. But I feel like at some point it's going to be over. I don't feel we're getting through this one, unfortunately. And there it is. 4-2. Really disappointing. We've got a chance. It's 4-2. I mean, neither of us are doing great. He's having a better time, but we're certainly making more of an effort on his serve. That's been improved by the changes we've made. But what I can say is that we have got worse on our own serve in this set. That's a nice shot. A lot of length on that, but he kept it going. It's gone wide, and we are back into it. 4-3. Now, we need to win a serve. Well, hallelujah, we did win a serve. It's 4-all. We're love 40 up on his serve. Oh, is this the turnaround? This could be everything if we can just get over the line here. Because we know we are very good if we get a match to 3 sets. And it's 5-4. And all we need to do, it sounds simple, is win a service game. You know what? Looks like whatever little gremlin's been working behind the scenes in Curtis's head, it might be doing something correct for once. We're 40-15 up. We have some set points here in a game that's been needlessly difficult. It's into the net. Second set point to level things up for the young Brit. Oh, it's gone wide. 6-4. On those ones, I really wish it didn't cut so quickly. I wish you could actually see the ball go out. You know, just hold it a second before the cut happens. It happens as soon as it lands. That would be something I would ask Rebound SG to think about when they're making the next game. There we go. We won 6 games in the last one, and we won 6 games in this one. So it's 1-all. What can we do here? We have battled into this. So pleased with that. He is angry, but maybe we can say something to him to get him less angry. Congratulate. No reaction. Right, let's see what we can do. Lovely shot. Backhand finds the bottom corner there. Love 40 up. Don't know what I was talking about with the bottom corner. This is not football. Far from it. We've got a few chances here. And remember, we are so good, whatever the reason is, we're so good when we take it to a third set. Oh, it's come over. 15-40, that's lucky. Don't celebrate like that, mate. There's nothing deserved out of that. You were lucky. Into the net. That would have been nice if that went over. 30-40. Come on. That's way wide. Come on. This is such an important one, it feels. Yeah, we've got this ridiculous record. We have not lost a third set. As far as I can work out. And I probably need to go back to double check this, but I don't know whether that's a sort of weird glitch or whether it's just a confidence thing. And now we kind of get here and know if we can get a set, we're going to win the thing. It's going well. We've suddenly turned it on in set number 3 after a real battle to get into this. It's been as hard as it could be. We're 4-1 up now, and it looks like we are sliding into the next round. We're 5-1 up, and we've got an advantage on Monteiro's serve. I've been pretty happy with this, the battle of it, and certainly you take out what went on in set number 1. It's been really good. So 6-7, 6-4, 6-1. Just getting progressively better as we've gone through that. 49% first serve, not ideal, but I think, it was the last set. 27% first serve percentage in set 2. That is awful. And we got through it. So, yeah, well done us. We saved 4 break points in set 1. But you can see he only saved 3 out of 11. So we were quite good when it came down to it. Right, folks, let's dive into the rest of the tournament. Can we make progress now we've got through that first round? Okay, so it's a different level of opponent that we're coming up against today. It's Fedor Alunkov, 334th in the world. He beat a Frenchman in the previous round. You can see his weaknesses are stamina, anticipation, and serve spin. Return and topspin are what he's good at. So it's going to be a bit tricky on our serve. Maybe that's a bit of a worry. What do? I think we maybe put our serve a little bit higher in terms of intensity. Maybe that's what we do. Right, let's play the game. Let's see how we do. Right, comfortable victory in that one, 6-3, 6-2. So it looks like he's got himself in order. Good first serve percentage, back up to 57. I'd love that to get above 60 more regularly, but I'll take that for the match. And very good first serve point percentage as well. And that's probably the reason we were doing so well in that. A few break points saved as well. So pretty good, pretty decent performance there. On to the next round. This is the quarterfinals. Right, here you see we're playing David Popar, Romanian player who's 408th. You feel we should have the better of him, so let's see if we do. Right, we've been told by our assistant, our coach, whatever Olsen is, that we need a higher return intensity. So we popped that back to there. Reduce the serve intensity. I think my understanding is we don't want to have this everything up too much, particularly in these sort of younger players. So let's see how we do here. Let's dive in. Hopefully we can get through to a semi-final at this level. That would be absolutely huge. Well, it was tight as a tiger. It went to 3 sets. As you can see, we won 6-3, 5-7, 7-6. We almost lost that wonderful record we've got of winning all of our 3-set matches. You can see we just about squeaked it. We got that improvement in first serve percentage, which we have been after. But you can see that we did not do very well in terms of break points saved. He was far more incisive, but we did enough to get through and beat him 13-11 in the tiebreak in the final set. So really, really pleasing to get through that. A huge victory. And we move on to the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, we are going to be playing Austrian Florian Zimmer, 324th in the world. You can see he's had some strong victories, chiefly against the Aussie Brahmi, who was 261st in the world, beat him 6-3, 6-2. So he is going to be a challenge, I think. But we have a higher ranking, and fingers crossed we are going to be able to get through this one as well. But I think this is possibly going to be our toughest test. We have to be on our mettle. Right, you can see our offensive baseline tactic now is green. So we really understand it, really know it well. Okay, so what I've just been playing with, if you change 2 things, and we're not actually going to change anything for this, it takes it back down to yellow. So it's quite a sensitive little mechanic, this. But I kind of like it. I like the idea behind it, because this would be the case. You'd set up for this for a game in the way that you play, and then you've got to tweak it a little bit to still match the way you want to play with the way that against the way that the opponent plays. So let's see how we do here. We're not changing anything. We're diving in. Can we get through to a second final in 2 or 3 weeks? Well, it went really, really well there. Again, a 6-3, 6-2 victory, and you can see the stats look really, really strong. Didn't really go up against, have many break points against us, and only lost one of those. And certainly our serve percentage looks good. First serve points percentage looks good, and as does our second serve percentage is really where I think the difference was made. Getting above almost 60% on that as well, I think is absolutely outstanding. Right, we move to the final. So we're going to be playing Dutchman Laurens Tennyson. This is the highest level final we've been at, and to be honest, we've not won too many matches at this level. I think before this tournament, just a single match was won at this level, so this is a huge movement forward for us. Obviously, what we have here, we have 36 points guaranteed, so that is going to guarantee us to stick in that top 250, so that's brilliant. But we could be winning up to 60 points and up to $2,000 of prize money. And I know we don't get an awful lot of prize money back to the academy, but you know, if he starts bringing it in, that's going to be positive. Couple of things that we're doing here just to note: we have played him before, lost in the quarterfinals in New Caledonia earlier this year, 7-5, 7-5. So that gives us a little bit of a worry, but we have got a higher ranking. And he has got weak serve power, so we're going to stand a little bit forward on his serves, hopefully going to be able to swat those away more easily, and we are being asked to give a slightly higher return intensity, so we'll do that as well. Let's dive in for this final. We'll get 2 matches on camera, you lucky people. So we got him to relax, he's now reassured. We'll try and work on him being more motivated during the final itself. Right folks, here we go. Let's see what we can come up with. Could we get another win at the highest level we have ever won at? This would be huge. A junior 60 event. Slow start from Taps, from Curtis. Not Taps, that's a different world. He is 40, he's 15-40 down on his serve, 1 love down already, and just needs to settle into this match. So he's back to 30-40, just needs to, you know, being broken early would be a bit of a confidence breaker, I think. So let's hopefully not have this. 1 tournament remaining this season. It's a junior 30 event. I'm not going to show you anything from that tournament other than what the result was when he's put that away nicely. Back to Juice. Well, 3-all, and Curtis is well in this now, 15-40 up. We are starting to see the player that we were hoping would be coming out here, who's been blossoming as he's gone through this tournament after, I thought, a really tough opening match against a player I thought we would have beaten easily. Lovely little bit of play there, beat him with a drop shot, 4-3, so we've got that break of serve. Can we consolidate it and win this set? Well, frustratingly, we almost got an advantage on his serve, didn't quite make it in the last game, and we are love 40 down. So yeah, not ideal here. We don't want to take that advantage that we won away, and we have, and it's back to Juice. We're all square on serve. Very well done from the Dutchman. We've got an opportunity. Curtis and his massive Tash are 30-40 up, and he's going to need all the power that Tash brings him if he's going to get through this game and get that advantage and win this 7-5. That's what we want. And the Dutchman has a set point, 30-40. Frustrating for Curtis. He doesn't want to give this one away. He at least wants to get it into that tie break, and if he's going to lose it, he loses it in the tie break. But a weak shot, and 7-5, loses the set, and he's going to have to win 2 sets if he's going to win this.
Second set.
We're not making any changes, we're just diving straight in. I don't think we need to. I think he's played pretty well. 1-all in set 2, 30-40. Come on, the big man.
Second service.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. Looked like he'd shanked it a little bit, but it's 2-1. Got the break. And almost straight away, he's given up an opportunity to take that advantage away from him. That's nicely done. 30-40. He's got to win another point, though, if he wants to hold that lead or continue to hold that lead. Nicely done. When he put it down the line, he doesn't try. Lovely hit. And I might be tempted to come into the net there, and it's just made him rush a little bit, and the advantage is lost for a second set. Maybe, though, there's a chance here. It's 2-all, 30-40. Oh, that's a lovely second serve. Almost beat him with it, but straight into the net. 3-2. Too much time for the lad. We're back ahead with a break. Oh, and he has 5-4 up. He's took his break and ahead into this game, and just, it's not the first time this has happened. Lost the first 3 points, not ideal, and he's into the net, and he's given it up to love that game. So hopefully he doesn't do the same thing again. Maybe not. Love 40. This would be huge if he could get it. He knows what a mental boost it would be to get a set on the board, because he is yet to lose when he's won a set, and he's got opportunity here. 40-15. I thought he was getting the ace, just not powerful enough. 40-30 into the net. Could have just crept over. Using a slice there. Oh, that's good. Changing it up. It's long, and he's got the set on the board. 5-7, 7-5. We're going into set number 3. We're not changing anything because we know what he does. 1-1 and with an advantage. So Matey there is frustrated. It's juice. I'm just going to pause it now. Oh, we can't. So you have to have this up during the game. So let's motivate him. Oh, we've reduced. We've made him angry, I think. Yeah, he's annoyed. Oh dear. Well, we've got an advantage here. 1-1. We made him annoyed by trying to motivate him. That wasn't ideal, but could he get through this anyway? Can he use that? His annoying coach trying to say stuff to him. Oh, he doesn't use it. He puts it into the net. Another tight one for you folks. But it always was going to be, I think. Oh, that's a dreadful shot. Right off the stem of the racket. We've been at this game a while. It's an advantage. 1-1 still. If he can take it, it would be massive. He's coming into the net. Oh, he's got a smash opportunity. And he puts it past him. 2-1. So he's got his nose in front. What's going to happen? And we have a championship point, a set point, a match point in maybe a slightly different order. 30-40 up, 5-1 up in set number 3. And this, if he can finish it off, will be his biggest ever victory at the highest ever level. He's done it. Mistake into the net from the Dutchman, and Flaps doing his dance there. Oh, look at it. Look at it. And he is winner. Victor out here in Budapest. I forgot where we were. So Curtis Flaps. We will motivate him, because there's no way to over-motivate. That's the great thing. Right, folks. So we're going to do a little bit of training today. And you can see what we've done here. We're 213th now in the world, up 44. So I'm going to work on some training, then we'll come back and I'll show you how we get on in the Junior 30 event. I'll probably just show you kind of what the outcome of that one was. And then we will get to the meat of the end of the season and the decisions that need to be made there. Okay, we had a fairly light bit of training, but again, focusing on the serve, particularly serve power and consistency. We want to get all of those up to level 10. We've neglected serve consistency a little bit. Also looking to improve some of our physicals now. I think we don't need to worry too much about the mentals for a little bit. I want to get some of these physicals up, like speed, footwork, balance, agility, get those up as well. We'll be working on that, I think, quite extensively over the close season, as well as the serve. I think that's where it's important. We might put a little bit of effort into the return also. That's going to be our focus. But we're back here for the next tournament. And this is out in Lyon in Spain. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. So I'm going to play through these matches and then I'll come back and hopefully we will have got a decent amount through this tournament. But in all honesty, it doesn't matter. We're probably not going to be playing at this level again. We're going to be bumping up to the 60 as the baseline level, and then we'll go to the next level on occasion and we'll just kind of work our way up the tournament ladder like that. Is that the best way to do it? Let me know. So Curtis Flaps has started to become a bit of a behemoth at this level. You can see he has comfortably got through each of his matches in straight sets all the way through to the final, and he'll be playing Marco Mika in the final. He's played him twice, won once and lost once. It was a comfortable victory for Mika on clay in Nairobi. I think that was quite a while ago, but more recently beat him in Bangladesh in 3 sets. This will be an interesting one. He's ranked a lot lower than us. Let's see what we can do, and we'll come back and find out the results. And here you can see a very comfortable victory for Curtis Flaps in that one. And he's got his 4th title of the season, 7-6, 6-1. Again, first serve looking really good, and if we can up his consistency of serve, this is only going to get higher, that percentage. Okay, you can see serve consistency has improved to level 8, which is good. We are now going to go through, we're inside the top 200, which is great, and we're now just going to move forward towards the end of the season. We'll do some training and then I'll take you through what our kind of goals are for next season once we get there. So I'll come back when it's relevant, and this is where we are now in terms of our training. We're going to be doing a bunch of that, focusing on serve and some of these physical things, and hopefully when you come back you'll see some of those have improved. Well, we maybe slightly have been overdoing it in training. I have to pull back a little bit. He's got a little bit of a discomfort in his shoulder currently, which isn't great. But the World Cup is the next place, so hopefully that should disappear by the time he comes back to training. Not ideal, but yeah. So, little summary of how things are going. So he's happy with this. This is his end of season meeting. And he's happy with where we are, so that's great. We've also just had the improvement to the medical centre, and you can see now we've got that up to level 1. So the directors, of course, are still furious at us. Look at him there, looking furious. So end of season goals for the equipment suppliers. We managed to get the correct number of games or tournaments played in, so we've got about 25 grand, so that's been added to our pot of money. We'll let that grow for a little bit before we come back to to do whatever will be our next upgrade. But let me know in the comments where you think we should be focusing on next time. Right, so I think this is where we're going to leave it at this point. There's a few things to get through though before we finish up. So we've got to make a decision on our young protege, Mariela Akpova, who was our youngster who came up through the ranks. She's going to be joining the junior tour from the youth team. Question is, do we want to keep her here or not? I'm going to be honest, I don't think she's really developed in anything particularly great. So I think we will let her go, unfortunately. but let me know if you thought that was the right decision. This is what he has done, where he's done over the last period, up 170 places. Really, really impressive final part of the season. So well done, Curtis Flaps. Our financial report looking really good, and the overview of the objectives. They're dissatisfied with the work at the academy, but I mean, in all honesty, there is no way we could have, unless we had a bunch more money, there's no way we could have got that. So again, little thing that I would love to see is more realistic board objectives, because there's 2 there that I could not realistically get. So yeah, that's another area I think the game could work at. But what a great game it is. Right, folks, that is that. We have got to the end of season 1. We have a very happy player who is inside the top 200. We've released our youngster, and we're going to hopefully get a few more players next season. And one of those, I hope we will be able to sign up. We have now got the improvement done to one part of our academy in terms of the medical centre. That is upgraded, so we're 1.4 in terms of the medical centre. The sports centre here, we're waiting for the hard courts to be completed. That shouldn't be a long way away. And so when we come back next time, we will be starting season 2. We will have some new goals set for Taps, both for Curtis, both by ourselves, what we want to achieve in the season, and also by the board. So we'll see what those are. We want to think about what we need to do to improve this academy, what we need to invest in, and I need your help with that. So let me know where you would invest here. What are the key areas? And that will do for today's episode. If you did enjoy that and have enjoyed this season so far, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. There's playlists from the past series from Tennis Manager from the previous 4 games. So go back and have a look at those. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.